Hello, my name is Junaid Ahmed Fazli. This video is recorded for the ninth experiment of our web technology lab. The experiment is to check whether a user exists in the database or not as soon as we type the name or somebody is trying to register as a new user. Just for example, if I type my own name because my account already exists here, it says user already exists. Otherwise, if I type any other name, suppose I don't know D, now it says user does not exist. This is done through AJAX. AJAX stands for Asynchronous JavaScript and XML. What it basically does is using XML HTTP request, it contacts the database and it can either store the data in the database or retrieve some data, and this is how it is checked. If this record exists in the database, it says user already exists, otherwise it says user does not exist. The codes are given here. For the sign up part over here, in the first input box, we have used an attribute named onBlur. If the focus moves from the first input to another input box, check user method is called with the value which is stored in str variable here, and an XML HTTP request is generated and is generated through this method called open. It uses the get method to send the data to check PHP file, and the data inside the value of user underscore ID underscore n is sent, which and this open connection has to be true. Then it must be sent. Once sent, whatever operation that is made in the check.php file is returned back. That is stored in a variable, and we use onReady state change. If the state has changed, then this function is called and we check the ready state must be 4 and status must be 200, which means a connection has been properly established. Then the response text that we have got is displayed in the division with ID text. Check.php has these codes. The value of user underscore ID underscore n is stored in a name variable called name. Connection with the database is established using these codes. If name is not empty, then the record with the name record with the username stored in the of the value stored in the variable name is retrieved, and after retrieving all the values from the database, we have already created a variable hint. That name value is stored in the hint. Now we check if the hint is empty. That clearly means that this record does not exist in the database. We print this message: new user, user does not exist. But if it is not empty, that means user already exists. So this message is printed. I'm sorry, it's not printed here. It is sent back to index.php, and here it is printed. Now, if the user has been created and it goes to the next page, it basically displays a small message called connection with connection successful. So now we use my ID. So it just displays connection successful. And I have created a style.css file to add styles to this experiment. So using XML HTTP request in AJAX, we have successfully completed our experiment, and now we can check whether a user exists in the database or not live without the need to reload the entire page. Thank you.